talk about hip hop on this podcast, and being a subgenre of hip hop. Hip hop can be very mainstream at times, especially in the time of era that we have now. With they want it to sound in a certain way. But what I adore, out of the many things I adore about you, Mel, is that you keep that tradition alive of that bounce culture. How would you explain bounce music to somebody who may not have heard it before? How can you explain what it is?
The first thing I always say for people to understand is like it's booty shaking music because that's the first part of your body that wants to move. But other than that, it's just party music. It's just feel good music, and it's like it can you can make it like you can make it up off your head, but a lot of times my specialty is like remixing stuff that's already out and just turning it into like something New Orleans. Like I could put street names in it. I could put all type of events, and only New Orleans people would know. So it's like a secret language that people don't understand what they dancing to because they don't know what I be talking about sometimes. And that's like the old school of it. The old school is not really just making people just shake. It's actually about talking about your life and your culture throughout New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of early music would talk about Gert Town, the different wards and the different projects and the different places in New Orleans, but that's no different than, you hear music from the East Coast. New York shouts out these different, boroughs of the Bronx and Brooklyn, BK, and, not being from that area, it's specific to them. And so that part of representation, I think, is permanent in hip hop, where you represent exactly where you're from. That's where that authenticity comes from, right? And then, like you said, when you hear bounce music,
Yeah.
like again, when I heard you on TikTok, I had to stop.